a different location. I ain't gonna say my location, but I'm in a different location. You feel what I'm saying? I feel there comes a time where, as you grow up, yeah, as you grow up, we're very used to being comfortable and people providing for us. You feel what I'm saying? We see that as the way of life, the normal. You feel what I'm saying? But as you start to get older, yeah, as you start to get older, as you start to do things to help yourself, you have to start being independent. Be independent in yourself. So I had to come to the decision to say, you know what? I've been living under, mumsy and dada's yard. I just saying it. But yeah, all jokes aside, I've been living in my parents' house since I was born. And now I have to come to the accountability of I've learned little traits from, home training on things I have to do through discipline, the things to do and things not to do. And I've put that in myself to say, listen, now I have to take action and start to become a man, if what I'm saying. Start to, have those responsibilities, have that accountability, take care of things my own means. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like every single man has to go through this. And at the start, it's not going to be easy. I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy. Because it's like, in my mind, it's kind of like, it's not easy, but I've kind of had that first-hand experience from, being in university and seeing how that is in a way of living. But this one's different because you're on your own. I'm on my own. Do things accordingly to what I was doing before. I have to act as if I'm around people, but it's like, this is me now taking responsibility. This is me now taking full care of myself. That I'm in my own environment. I'm in my own space now. So I have to take that responsibility and not do things how I was doing, like in the terms of taking care of my finances, taking care of my money. Being cheap, not being cheap, but being very calculated of my spending, which is really important. Have your money saved, stack your bread. You feel what I'm saying? Don't go out to eat too much. Do things that are efficient and beneficial that will save money for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't, because these extracurricular activities, yeah, when you live by yourself and when you're grown up, yeah, when you're living by yourself, yeah, and, when you're living by yourself and you know these things are coming, bro, you're going to have to drop them activities. You're only going to have to see that when you can actually make time and save decent money to do those activities. Because I have to discipline myself to not let myself get to that way. I have to stay grounded to living in my means, living in my terms. I can't, just because I see something online or see someone doing this, see someone doing that, I'm going to try and, get out of my shell and try and live for that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to depend on my responsibility. I can't depend on someone else's responsibility to try and cater that lifestyle that I want or that I need. I can't do that because that's not being realistic. You gotta be realistic with yourself, yeah? And actually be real to yourself. And look yourself in the mirror and say, listen. Yeah? Just imagine I'm talking to you. Listen. I have to live within my means. Yeah? I can't do or act a certain way how someone wants me to act. I have to live accordingly to myself, to help myself, to benefit myself. Because at the end of the day, you look at that mirror and you know what's best for you. They can look in that mirror, but they don't know what's best for you because because in your inner force and your inner mind, if what I'm saying. So it's one of these things as well. So you have to take that accountability in yourself, managing your money, doing things that are gonna help you. And as well, as a man, as you're living on your own, you start to grow as well. You start to learn things more about life. You start to actually see real things like happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't see real things happen when you're in your parents' room, but it's a thing where like it's kind of filtered. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like when you're by yourself growing up, you're starting to learn things. This is reality. This is the real world, baby. This is the real world. So you have to take an accountability for the things you do. And you can't be fooled. You have to be on point as well. You know what I'm saying? Because look, the streets are cold out here. Bank and simple. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta know your environment. So I hope you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, peace, guys.